Hey guys, what is up? TheNeocubest here. Welcome to episode 16 of my Minecraft Skyblock Let's Play on my very own server, NeoNetwork. You guys can play this server if you're on Java or Bedrock Minecraft. So if you have Minecraft on your phone or on a console or on the computer, you can play along with me. And the IP to join the server is down in the top pinned comment and description below. Plus, if you want to come to my island right here where I've been playing, recording, and grinding a little bit, getting some mob kills and stuff, all you have to do is /is. Visit TheNeocubest. Just like that. Visit TheNeocubest. And you guys can spawn in right here. And I would really appreciate it if you turn to your left, come into this room over here that I'm showing you right now, and kill some blazes, please. Plus, if you need skeletons, you can come to my island and, grind a few skellies and get some bone meal to grow your crops. But these guys will give you a ton of XP, and it will help me progress towards the next tier of spawners. So we're 31% of the way there on kills. Thank you guys so much for the help. I really appreciate it. Okay, got the intro out of the way. We got a lot of stuff to do today, like a lot of stuff. Plus, I've been logged in AFK, and these are all the keys. I gave away so many keys. I did a servant key all. Sorry, I'm kind of, I just drank coffee and I got home from the gym, so I'm like super energetic. But I gave away a servant key and a key all. These are all the keys I've given in the last week. So we'll go open those. I'm gonna make sure to not forget today. But yes, I've been grinding crops. I haven't done a whole lot since you've seen me last. We had 3 episodes in a row, so big weekend, But yeah, we've been having a good time. I feel like I let you guys down when I was like, I'm gonna make the outside of this build look good, because truthfully, we never really did that, did we? It still looks a little mediocre, to say the least. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the outside of this thing look actually good. I don't know if the day I was doing that I wasn't feeling like super motivated and I didn't really want to record. I'm not sure what was going on, but I've been flying around out here and I see a lot of stuff that's just straight shabby. And I don't want a shabby island. I want a perfect island. At least as perfect as we can get it. So I'll kind of give you a little rundown of what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna do it. Alright, so through doing /vote every single day and voting, I got enough gift cards to have the ability to use Fast Place. So let me show you how this works. You can buy it on the store, it's $20, $19.99, or you can just vote and get gift cards and you don't have to pay a cent for it, and that's what I did. So we're going to do /FP and then the number, so we'll do like 5 blocks just so it's not too painful. And whatever face of the block I click on now will place 5 blocks. So that makes building, for example, farms easier. It makes building your base easier. Overall, it's super nice. And then you got to make sure after you're done using it to do /FP to disable it. But that's going to make what I'm about to do so much easier. So I want to make this thing look good, right? You notice that I removed the leaves around here, and that's only because as I was kind of farming, I would accidentally break the leaves with the hoe. And I don't know how to fix this, but I think what I'm about to do to the whole area is going to fix this. I don't know how to fix like chickens getting out. I mean, we got a chicken leak, and I don't really know what to do. So this entire thing, what I'm going to do is basically make it into like a frame, if that makes sense, right? So I'm going to put glass, or I'm going to put lime concrete, and oh, what is going on? What just happened? Okay, we're okay. I'm going to put concrete in a way that makes it look like this thing has some sort of frame, if that makes sense. Because otherwise, it just looks a little goofy at the moment, and I don't really want it to look goofy. I want everything to be nice and, like, somewhat organized looking, if that makes any sense. You'll kind of see it come along here in a second, and I'm going to do this with everything. I'm going to put, like, a concrete layer on the outside of a lot of stuff. Like, for example, the mob spawner area. Wherever it is looks super rough. This thing's already like a cube type shape, and it's okay, but yeah, I'm talking about that thing. But like this, you know what I mean? You're flying around the island, and hey, I own the server. I gotta have a good looking island. I can't just have some, like I said, shabby looking place. We're gonna have a perfect place. We're gonna try our absolute best to achieve that, but if we don't get there all the way, that's okay. At least we can say we tried. And then we'll, of course, remove this, and hopefully that kind of makes sense. I'll go back in there and fill in some lime glass where I think it's kind of missing, but that already looks a lot better, and then we just got to build this support going down here. Nice. So now it looks like it's more framed if I was to, go in here, and then this thing, we're going to have to put like this, and then connect it over right there. And like I said, I'm gonna have to buy a little bit of glass and stuff just because a part of it's gonna look weird if I don't do this. So we'll buy like a stack of lime glass. Oh, I guess I already had some from breaking it. And we'll like scooch this over a little bit. That way it doesn't feel so cramped in there. Something just like that. There we go. Okay. So now you see what I mean? It looks nice and like framed. And the same goes for this thing. This thing looks really good. Now this is kind of what I was referring to. As well as in this tunnel here, what I was going to do is use some pink concrete and kind of make it look like it's has like a frame, like I was trying to say, because otherwise it just looks a little weird. It just looks like it's like a floating glass thing. And, that was fine at the start, but we're in the big leagues now. We got $4 million to our name. We're out here balling, and we gotta do a little pimp my island, I suppose. Just like the old TV show. Now these in the corners, I'm not so sure. It's honestly fine. Like, we don't have to be super strict about the pattern, but I just want to make sure it looks okay. So I'm going to go around this thing and do the same sort of framing, and then I'll be right back. I'm not going to frame those though. I really like the way those cubes look. They're kind of cool. Oh, and I think this is the hole in the glass. I got a few comments and a few messages in game that were telling me that there was a hole in my glass. There you go. If that's what you were referring to, it is now fixed. If that's not what you were referring to, I really, quite frankly, don't know which piece of glass you're talking about. And I'm sorry if I haven't fixed it, but I have no idea what it is. But I always try, because I know sometimes you miss things, especially when you're building big stuff. And, it can be kind of aggravating if you're watching someone play and they just, like, completely fudge it up. Okay, so this looks pretty good. I'm not a big fan of it sticking out past. So maybe something like that, just so it looks more, I don't know. Looks a little tighter, I suppose. But like right here, it's not hanging off the glass, so I'm going to keep it there. But I think for the most part, I did forget to do it over here, but I think for the most part, it does look really good. I mean, it's improving a lot, and especially once I get it done around the mob farm, I think you guys are going to really see it take a lot better shape than it was before, because it did look weird. I maybe had a few people say, Neo, your island's a little bit whack, and I was like, bruh, I'm trying my best, okay? I'm trying my best. But yeah, people keep asking me about Hazel, and I tell them, if you follow me on Instagram, again, my Instagram username is the same as my Discord. Well, I guess, yes. Same as my Discord and my YouTube username, just TheNeocubest. And I post some update pictures on there. So if that's something that interests you, then feel free to hop over there. I don't know exactly what to do right here. I really, quite frankly, don't. I think I'm just going to do this and call it good. Okay, something like that. All right, so that already looks better. This is where... I think this was where there's a pond. So this is where fast place is good, right? So let's do fast place like 5, just so we can build a little bit quicker. And what we're going to do is kind of build like a shell under this thing, just so that it doesn't look so bad. And also make sure you turn off fast place, because if you guys have watched the previous seasons, you know that sometimes I can leave fast place on, and it gets a little bit messy. It gets a little bit messy sometimes. And yeah, we'll just kind of do that around this whole thing, just to make it look like it's a little bit more, I don't know. It'll end up looking a little bit better if we do this. Something like this. Okay. That's how I did it over here, right? Yeah, 1 block out. We could even put some plants there or something. Need to quit forgetting I can use this now. It's so helpful to have it. That's why I encourage you guys to vote so much, because then you can get this, and you don't have to pay any money for it. I think that's why a lot of people like this server so much, is you can just get everything without having to pay a cent. Okay. So then we'll continue on with this pattern. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in this, like at the bottom, like this. So you guys don't need to see that. I'll be right back. Yeah, we'll never be down there. It doesn't matter. Okay, there we go. Looks a lot cleaner already. And then for the tunnel here, what's going to happen is every time I build a new mob area, I'll basically just make this bigger. I need to pick a new type of concrete, something that there's not a lot of colors of. We could do dark blue. Could do, we already did lime green, cyan. I guess there's not a lot of cyan over here. So what I'm going to do is buy a good bit of cyan. And then I'll buy a little bit of... What's a color that's not like around here directly, like orange? I'm trying to buy a lot of bright colors just so I can make this place a little bit more spruced up. So I've got to, oh, see what I mean? Good thing it was only on 5. If you have it set to like 32, which is the max, then you can end up kind of creating a little bit of a problem for yourself, for sure. So I'm just trying to kind of, you know, measure out how big this thing really needs to be to cover at least this one portion. Each portion will be a different color, right? So this will be one color, this will be one color. That was, you know, one color, obviously. And I also think that this, do I have any room? No, but I can make some. Let me buy this blue concrete and fill this in finally. I'm not really quite sure why I never did this. But see, that's what I mean, is I missed so much stuff. I said I was going to make it look really good, and then we missed so much stuff. But the before and after pictures are going to be insane with this place. They're going to be insane. And then, like, the same goes for right here. Like, what is that? What was I doing? This corner's done. This corner's done. There we go. See, it's already looking a lot more, like, organized. Trust me, it'll look better in the future. I've just got to build a little bit. And then we need to figure out how deep we have to go to cover it. So like down here. Cool. Okay. So I'm going to fill this thing in and then I'll come right back. Again, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover this entire thing in blue concrete. And then this one will be like another color. So we'll have to figure that out in just a second. But for right now, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm trying to figure out like the outlines, right? Like where I need to be. Cool. Okay. I'll come back in a bit. Oh, and a good tip for fast place. If you build a frame around something like this, just a great tip. If you build the frame like this, then all you have to do and not worry about, you know, like blocks going everywhere. You could even put it on the maximum distance, so 32. Sorry, I'm trying to finish this so I can show you. Okay, so once you built the frame like that and you put your fast place on like maximum, all you have to do is just like click on the inside of the face like this. And I'd see I didn't build the rest of the frame over there, so we have a little spillage over here, but it's okay. It's easy to pick up because we had a nice wall here. But then, for example, let's say I want to fill in the floor in here. Since I have the other side of the wall built, it'll only go until the next block, and you're good. And then same goes for this side, like this. Boom. Look at that, super quick. We don't have to skip around and not record stuff now. We can just, like, finish it in, like, well, not that long. See, you gotta be careful. It's okay, let me break this. That's a pretty, you know, but maybe this looks good. We should just keep that, yeah? We should just keep it. Okay, and then I think we decided we're gonna do orange concrete. Actually, I may not need any more. Turn off fast place. Disabled. Okay, good. We're gonna do orange concrete for this one. So if we want to cover this thing completely, and it's okay to have another color there. That's fine. I don't really care about that. But I do want this thing covered completely so that it looks nice and good. Nice and clean. Looks like we need to go one block out, which is fine. Cool. And then go up to where we're above it, just like that. There we go. And like I said, build a little wireframe cube. And I don't know what to do exactly with this. Is this important? Apparently not. We'll go down to here and then assume that this is filled in like this all the way to right there. Okay, I may be actually creating some spots for the spawners to spawn stuff in where they really shouldn't, but we're trying our best to make that not happen because stuff kept falling off and it was weird. Okay, so now we do fast place 32 and we should be okay to just kind of fill this stuff in. There we go. Same with this. I don't think we'll run out of orange concrete. Oh, we gotta do vote party. I try to do vote party every single time I see it, which apparently is only 8 times, but you know, I try. Apparently I'm pretty unobservant. No. It's okay, I'll fix it in a second. But there we go. See, that to me looks a lot better than just having a random amalgamation of blocks. It looks more like there's some purpose to it. I know they're just like blank cubes, but we could decorate them. Now, as far as this thing goes, obviously it's just a little bit ugly. I'm going to throw away the random grouping of colored blocks that we have here. And I'm going to buy, I think this is just gray concrete. I don't know if it's light gray. Yeah, it's light gray. So we're going to buy an inventory full of light gray concrete. And I'm going to go... Oh, no. Hey, actually, there was things to stop it there. There were things that wasn't absolutely catastrophic. Oh, let me fix it. Hold on. And let me turn off fast, please. Jeez. Okay, back to what I was saying. We're going to extend this down and then kind of connect it, if that makes sense, right? Just because it looks a little bad from the bottom, and that's okay. Like, it's going to be super easy to fix. I'm not really super concerned about it. And then we can do kind of this over here. And then obviously we'll like fill this in. We can use fast place or we can do it by hand. Either one works, but that'll make it look a lot cleaner from below, especially like over here. Only problem is the giveaway hoppers. No. They're fine, actually. They're fine. But yeah, let me go around down here and make this thing finally look okay, which I'm actually super excited because it's always looked a little weird from below. It's always looked a little bit weird. And you only have to do like the exterior, like I was saying. You don't have to fill in anything that's not like the very outermost block. Now I know I can't open those giveaway chests, but it'll be okay. I'll just break the block whenever I'm doing the giveaway. And then same with these. Bring these down. I'm really excited to see how this looks. Okay, so just like this. And now we come full circle. There we go. Now we do fast place 32. And we should be able to just like fill most of this in pretty quickly. Nice. There we go. And then we come around to this side. And we can place it on that side. Yeah, dude, it's actually working out pretty good. It's very nice being able to build a little bit quicker, especially if you're going to be building farms. And then the satisfying part is being able to fill in the whole thing in like 0.5 seconds. There we go, dude. Looks so much better already. Oh, that makes me so excited. I'm so mad I just did that, but it's okay. We'll fix it in a second. Okay. Not bad, man. Not bad at all. And then we got this one last little corner. Now, I'm sure we missed a few things, but you see how much better that looks already? And then we'll figure out something for over here, because, yeah, this definitely was not supposed to be hanging out like that. Same with this thing. We'll have to figure something out. But let me fix this first. Yeah, how's everyone doing today? Did everyone have a good week? A good weekend, I guess, since this is Sunday today, but I do hope you guys had a good weekend. I had a pretty good weekend. Every weekend I was a little bit busy. But the puppy's getting older. Hazel's getting a little older, so things are getting a lot easier. Okay. So I don't know if we need that much gray concrete. I do know that I need to buy light blue concrete and fix part of these. I feel like I should cover this on the side. That way from the outside it has a certain appearance. Yeah, that looks a whole heck of a lot better. I don't know what struck me before when I was doing this. And I was like, I'm going to make the outside look good. And then I basically did nothing. I fixed like a few things. I don't know. Sometimes it'd be like that, man. Sometimes it'd be like that. Okay. And then we'll fill this in. Nice. And yeah, that's basically what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to go around and I'm not sure what to do about this. Maybe put the gray concrete down below it. That could be fine. But I think we should extend this down and then put the gray concrete. And then put this. Yeah, we're going to do that all the way around. And then on the blue side, we'll fill it in with blue. Okay, let me go around the whole thing and do that. Oh, yeah. And before I forget, we got to buy... Is it cyan concrete, right? Yeah, cyan concrete. And we just got to fix this little hole over here. We will cover up this thing. I was just wanted to make sure I could get these done first. We kind of need to figure out how far over do we want to go. Maybe like right here. Yeah. That'll work. Obviously you don't need 32 blocks on, but it's better to go all the way and not miss anything. Oh, wait, what? I thought I built that up. Apparently not. Okay, then we fill in this stuff here. Oh, no. That's the wrong color, partner. And we'll go over here. Yeah, you know what? We'll do it. For the memes, dude. Actually, it's because it's going to make it look a little bit better. But we're going to say it's for the memes. For the memes. Okay, and go over here and do the same sort of thing just to fill this in a little bit. Remove the mistake. Okay. Nice. Then we can fill this in up here. And this will look a whole heck of a lot better. I'm not sure. Are these blocks showing? Oh, I remember. Those were to block the light coming in from above the lava. Okay, nice. So I'm going to continue what I was doing with that gray concrete and stuff now. I need the light blue concrete, the gray concrete. There we go. Cool. Let me finish doing all that. Okay, so I finished doing that all the way around. Taking a peek down below looks a lot better. Fixed this one that was all like dark gray. I don't know. I'm really happy with the changes. I'm going to take, I know I keep buying and throwing away stuff, but like, it's okay. We've spent like 200K. We have so much money. We can make so much money so quickly. I'm not really too concerned. We're going to do some orange concrete now. And we are going to cover this bad boy because it's just been, well, it's been hanging out here and it looks really bad. So we got to cover it up too. And we'll have to make sure we're deep enough to cover up all the slabs down there. Okay. And then kind of the same thing here. Nice. I actually brought the right block. Okay, cool. There we go. So that'll all be filled in. Obviously, these aren't here, but it doesn't matter. If we leave them there, we'll never see them again. Bring this all the way to that. And then fill this in to like right here. I guess we do have a lot of orange. Oh, man, I just chose orange, but the first room is orange. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'm not too worried about it. Then the upper part will be filled in to right there. Perfect. And then the rest is glass, so we might as well just like fill it in with some orange down here. So now you don't get to look at some weird shroom lights. You get to look at a nice orange. There we go. Okay. So now I can go ahead and fill it in. So we'll do fast place 32. And hopefully we have enough orange concrete. I don't remember if I did the top. Yeah. Then the front. Trying to make sure I don't trap myself inside. Yeah, the back is going to be a little interesting. I think we'll just kind of fill it into like right there for now. Okay, cool. And then we got to fill in these two. And there we go. That looks so much better. That looks so much better. And you know what we can do realistically is, let me guess, 22. I'm going to guess that this is 22 blocks. Let's see how off we were. We were 3 off. That's okay. We'll turn off fast place. I was just going to extend this thing up a little bit so it looked more cubic shaped and not so weird. Because if things are on the same plane, they tend to look strange. Kind of fighting for that space. So this will make it look a lot more voluminous. I don't know. But see, there we go. See what I mean? This isn't on the same plane. This one isn't on the same plane. So they look more separated. Okay, and then now down below. Ooh, yep, looks like we forgot a little bit more. Is this light blue concrete? I honestly can't even tell. No, that is cyan. That is definitely cyan. Okay. Fast place. 32. There we go. Okay. And then I don't know really what to do down here. This is kind of the tricky part. Also, I don't know why there's like fast place. I don't want fast place. I don't know why there's like one layer down here that looks like part of it's blue, but we're definitely going to fill that in. So we'll do fast place 20 and boop, 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 boop. There we go. Looks a lot better. And like I said, if it looks like it's fighting for the same plane, then you can go down here and you could just do a little outline and fill it in. So yeah, highly recommend voting. It helps the server out by boosting our listing position on the vote websites, which people use to find the server, and in turn we give you guys gift cards basically. I guess we could connect up. You know what we could do? We could just like bring this over, right? To here. Yeah, and then fill in this. Because otherwise this bottom part just looks so messy. And I think we'd be just fine with this. Something like that. We'll try this out, see how it looks. Yeah, that looks a lot better. See how clean it is now? And then... I'm just going to fill it in with light gray concrete. I'm going to fill it in. I'm going to take the executive decision making here. And we're just going to boop. There we go. Okay. And I don't know if I really want to cover the pool or not. But I definitely want to make it like square. So we're going to go in the shop. We're going to go to nether blocks. We're going to go to this. And we're just going to make this thing square. Because it looks a little strange it not being square. Okay, I made sure to remember to disable fast place. I just made this whole thing into like one material. Now this thing, you know what we can do? We can just take some light gray concrete and we can actually maybe do some sort of like framing with it. Let me think here. So I'll buy a bunch of light gray concrete and then I probably should have bought even more light gray glass. We'll just purchase the rest. So if I do like a frame down here, I don't think I need these blocks. Aside from having like obviously this plugged up. Right? Yeah. And then these don't really need to be here. Right? So let me go on the other side aside from that one. Right? So we'll go on this side, do the same sort of thing. Promise it'll make sense in a second what I'm saying. And then we'll just kind of build like a frame like this. And then we'll fill in like the bottom. But then the sides can be glass. You can kind of see the mechanism of it working if you're under the island for some reason. Again, this is only if you're like flying around the island and you're looking around and you're like, oh, this looks sloppy, dude. And it really hasn't taken that long to fix everything up and make it look good. We'll have to cover up that thing, the old 2010 style room or whatever I was going for with that. Definitely going to cover that up. That looks a little weird. Fast place. Maybe not cover it up, right? But like at least make it square and uniform in its material selection. Okay. Then we'll have to do one more right there, and then this can be that. Cool. And then down below, we'll just fill it in. Fill in any missing spots. Could even have a little secret room down here, man. Look at that. A lot cleaner, right? A lot cleaner. And then this room, it just looks a little weird. I don't quite know. I mean, I guess we could, if you hold down Q, by the way, you can just like hover over stuff and just throw it away. Super nice. I don't know if I want to just like go straight oak. Maybe we'll just cover it with something. I think we're just gonna cover it with something. It just looks a little out of place. So what's a color we don't have a lot of? Maybe red. I don't believe ever using red was, I don't think we ever used red. So we'll make sure fast place is off, and then we've just got to frame it in a way that covers the whole thing. That's right, I hate it that much. We're gonna cover the whole thing. And then the top, I believe that's like a block you can see, right? Yeah. But we could, honestly, we could just flatten it. I don't think anyone would be opposed to that. Could flatten this whole thing just a little bit. We could still have a vaulted ceiling, but make it much less noticeable. Okay, now we should have the exact amount of blocks. -2, because I can't place correctly. Okay, now we don't have to build it as high up to cover the ceiling. Right, yeah. Just connect it over into here. Break this. Okay, and then over here, cover it like this. Okay. And we'll obviously have to go a little bit lower just to accompany the whatever is down here, the chest storage room for our cobble gen, I believe. But it's actually got to go one block over. That might be a little tricky. Might be a little tricky because then it'll look weird. You know what? If it looks clean, it's okay. It can't all be like exactly perfect. I just want it to look better than it did. Okay. And connect this up. Oh, this up here. Yeah, but then this has to be covered. And if it's going to be cubic, we got to go down here. We're going to have a bunch of little secret rooms, aren't we? that's what I'm kind of getting from this. We're going to have a bunch of little secret spots for hanging out. You guys can come try to find them. This door, I guess we're going to have to make like a door frame or something. That's fine. Okay, bring this down. And like I've been saying, if you just make the frame like this, connect it all up, whenever you're doing fast place, you really can't mess up. So now we're going to do /fast place 32. And okay, top is covered. Where was that? Was the door down below? Yeah, I think the door was down below. Yeah, wait. I think I see an issue. This pathway here. Yeah. There we go. That's fine. Can't use fast place with the door. I guess that makes sense, right? I don't really know who would want to do that, but I do appreciate being informed. Supposedly we're supposed to get like kind of a little ice storm on Monday, and everyone knows here ice is not good. That is what causes major power outages, so not super happy for that. Having to take Hazel out in the ice is not going to be super fun, but luckily it'll get above freezing the next day or later that same day that it freezing rain occurs. Okay, cool. Yeah, see, that looks a lot better. It's covered up. Some people will say, Neo, this doesn't look good at all. I do not really like... seeing as how everything else is like cube except for this, because this is the old school base, I really am not so sure about having it be like this. You know what I mean? Like, the more and more I'm looking at this, I'm like, I'm going to have to make some changes here. So I'm going to grab, since I threw away my shears, some of this, and then a little bit of clear glass, aka irregular glass. And then we're just going to shave this off, and we're just going to make it a normal shape. Oh, I don't have any pink concrete. Look at me, man. I've done a lot of building this episode. We've done quite a bit of building. Oh, what am I doing? This is not magenta, is it? It is. I was pretty confident in my guess because I bought a ton. And it looks like we're going to need to buy some nether block, some warped wood. Still feel like I don't know the names of any, like, the new nether blocks. I always feel like, you know, like Blackstone, and then there's the other one, and I'm just like, bruh, I cannot, I just can't keep up, even though that was added, wasn't that added in, like, 2019 or 2020 or something ridiculously long ago? I definitely feel like it was quite a good bit ago. But see how this is all kind of making sense now, and it looks so much better? Ah, dude, it makes me so happy. It makes me happy because when I used to fly around my island, I'm not even kidding, I was thinking the whole time, man, this looks so bad. But I was always like, it'd be so hard to fix. And look, it's taking like 2 seconds to fix. Is it really that hard? Look at Neo here with the motivation. There we go. Much better, much better. So I don't see anything now when I fly around aside from like this. We don't really need this. We're going to look at our missions and probably do a few missions as well. Everything else looks good. Only thing, you know, like the chest hanging down, whatever. This is the old school base. It's not going to look the same. Yeah. I might do it to him here. How much would it cost? 642,000. So we actually have almost spent all of our money. Because we wanted to make our base look good. We've literally almost spent all of our money. Like, this will be a big secret room, though. This will be a big secret room, which is kind of exciting. I don't know what we're going to do with it. I don't know what adventures will unfold here. But surely something cool will happen in these secret places. Maybe I'll make, like, a nice little tunnel system you guys can explore. I can hide something on my island. You can try to find it. Ooh, yeah, no, a little tricky there, huh? Someone's trying to trick me here. It's okay. There we go. This is why I love this. Building a frame, which I know I won't shut up about. But look at this. No longer do I have to spend 15 minutes placing blocks meticulously. Boom. That's a whole wall. And some of you may say, like, well, these just look like a bunch of blank cubes, but how I'm thinking of it in my head is it looks cleaner. Not that it's necessarily some architectural feat, but that it looks cleaner than it did before, because it definitely was a little strange before, you gotta admit. It was a little bit strange. And strange isn't always bad, but in this case, I felt like it was. And since this base is important to me, you know what we'll do? Let's turn off fast place. Ooh, look at that. Look what we missed there. Is it going to be covered up by this? Yes, the answer is yes. It's going to be covered up by this. Okay, let me do the finishing touches. I don't think you guys need to see any more of this. And then I'm going to do some missions, because I think we can progress through them now. Ugh, almost got stuck. Okay, well, I've flown around. I've done my final checks, and it looks like everything is good. I'm sure I've missed something, and I'm sure I will see it in the comments. So if you think I missed anything, let me know. Or you can come on my island and check for me. That's like one of the greatest things, is you guys can come and help me directly just by checking. I guess we'll open these keys just because it's been so long since we've done a crate opening. So let's go to warp crates. I don't know what's going on, but I've become a completely different skin. I literally have no idea what happened. I don't know, but it's okay. I went back to my island. I was the right one. I can't believe I did a servant key. Oh man, that's crazy. Tier 2 servant. It's okay. Not that big of a deal. We'll throw these on the ground. Is there any other keys? I don't want any skins. Your lucky day. We'll open the nitro crate, which you get from just boosting the server. So if you have Discord Nitro, you get free server boosts. Nice. So you can condense like ores and stuff into the block form whenever they're in. We'll just press escape and skip through it. Sell all those because we do not need those. Nor do we need 2 sheep spawners. Now these are going to be the second best keys, followed by the pollens. Nice. That's a lot of stuff. This is going to be wild. Yo, what's up? Oh, we got a servant key from the pollen crate. That's crazy. Dude, so much stuff. All you gotta do is sit AFK on the server. I'm very generous. I just give out a bunch of stuff all the time. We got a mystical key. One of the best crates. Okay. Some silverfish spawners. We'll probably end up giving these away. Won't give away Wizard's Blessing, but I'll give away these spawners. Give away the ore hopper. We don't really need that. The servant key. We'll go ahead and open that. Tier 3. I'll take it. We got to remember to put these servants down. Okay. Yo, what's up, guys? Hello, hello. Right, does everyone just have like a default skin here in the spawn zone? I can't tell. That person doesn't. That person does. I think that person has something on their head. I have no idea. Okay, let's go back to the island. All right. Looks like we got some blocks to sell. Boosters, which we're definitely going to be using. Nice. I think these are all like enchant stuff, so like Wizard's Blessing. We'll open all these. Molten 2. It's probably the best thing we got. Yeah, nothing really too good. We already have a better... I think we have better Molten. No, we don't have any Molten on here, but I really don't want to use a low level like that, so we'll just scrap these for the XP. Got to get that XP. Okay, auto sell chest. Go in the PV1. As well as these. Oh, I guess apparently we already had one. And this you can use to smelt everything inside of a... everything inside of a chest, which is super helpful. Okay, so let's go look at our missions. We also need to do /daily. No, /daily login. Okay, we got 2 vote keys. We'll auction these. Auction hand $1 each. And then we'll do /daily spinner. See what we can get. The more you use the daily spinner, it scales. So like if you keep using it, like it sees 10,000 times how many times you've spun. So that was like, you know, 70,000. Well, we got 80,000, but you can get more and more and more. Okay, so we'll do /missions, and let's look in here in our personal missions at tier 4. So we've completed one of them. So we've got to farm wheat, sugarcane, and pumpkin. Okay. So we can take care of the wheat off the bat. So we'll go in here. And I guess we can... I think it'll only count... You want to break them from the top down. And it says we need to break 1,000. And that might take quite a bit. So we might want to make some sort of alternate sugarcane farm. But we have waterless sugarcane, I believe. If we look in IS upgrade, I'm pretty sure we have waterless sugarcane, right? Where's the better farming? Maybe we have level 3. Yeah, we already have waterless sugarcane, so we could just go plant it down there. I don't know if you can plant it on tilled soil or not. I have no idea how that works, but we'll see in a second. We got to place the servants down. Almost forgot. I did upgrade a few of the servants. I upgraded their efficiency, which takes money. So if you look at these guys, I kind of maxed them out on efficiency, so I bet they're full, right? Yeah, they are full. So we need to make sure and sell these guys. I haven't sold them in a few days. They give us a decent bit of money. Look at that, we're at 13 million. Nice. Okay. And then we got to put these guys down. So servants, and then it's this one here. And we will select mining. And then we even have another one for the top shelf. Oh my gosh, the top shelf servant. Okay, and then we'll select mining. We'll eventually make them kill mobs, but for right now, they'll just do that. So that was like 128 sugarcane or so. It's okay. We can buy more as well. Let's go over here. See, I'm glad I left the doorway. Oh, we still had fast place on. No. See, I always forget I have it on. So we have this wheat field here, and it'll auto replant, you know, since we have the herbalism. It says we need to farm 1,000. I don't know how big this field is, but let's like farm this and then check it. I feel like it's a pretty big field. I'm guessing this is like 400 or so. I don't know. There's not really a way to know. Oh, so satisfying. The noise. The auto replant noise is just so satisfying, dude. I could listen to that all day. And plus, the higher level your herbalism goes past 1,000, it'll replant the crops at a higher level. I don't know what was going on with these. I'm not sure why it didn't replant like a few. I might have pressed shift on accident or something. I really don't know, actually. So we did buff the enchant. I have the farming souls 5 on here. So now with the top level of it, which is level 5, you will get 1 to 5 souls every 250 crops you break. It's a 1 out of 250 chance. So let's look in the missions here. And how many was that? So it was 564. That's pretty good. And then we got to break a bunch of pumpkins, and that's why I grew these. Now that may take a little bit longer. It says we need to do... Let me just make sure. Yeah, it says we need to do 500. Okay. I can handle that. All right, well, let me wait for the wheat to grow back. I'm going to plant sugarcane. Hopefully it'll let me... No, you can't plant it on that. That's a little tricky. But what I can do is just put some dirt down, and we can just temporarily plant it. It's really not that big of a deal. I have it just the method here. So we're going to go to the shop. We're going to buy a bunch of dirt. And this should probably be enough. And we'll literally just do fast place 32. And... plant sugarcane up here. This should still give room for the pumpkins to grow. Gonna buy a little bit more. I say we gotta buy a little bit more. Hey, look, it's almost lining up. Nice. Now with sugarcane, I don't think you can fast place sugarcane. Like if we try to do this, you can fast place some crops. Yeah, you can't use it with sugarcane just because it's tricky to trick the game into letting you put it without water. So I'm going to plant all this and then I'll come right back. Okay, so to finish the mining mission, which you saw there was like farming and mining, I need to break 5,000 iron ore. So if I do IS set origin and I look, I'm going to try to find the one that has the most iron ore. Looks like it's still at 5%, still at 5%. I don't know if it'll ever go up from 5%. No, this is 7% here. With 6% iron ore. So I could do... IS deposit sky coins. We have 527,000. And then IS upgrade. We could probably reach the top, right? No, I think there's one more. No, there's two more. Okay, cool. So do these have more iron ore? Yeah, it goes up to 7%. I'm kind of curious, like, what does it look like now? I guess it'd be much easier to see a, is this clock still going? Yeah, it actually is. Cool. Let's go look at it over here. This will be a little bit easier. So it looks like that now. And then if we start, oh, we still have super breaker going. Nice. I didn't realize my super breaker lasts so long. Okay. Yeah, definitely a little bit better. Nice. I need to break a bunch of iron ore. So I can like selectively break it. But I'll probably just go over there because I can just like stand there and mine for a little bit. But yeah, I'll come back whenever that's done. Okay, so I mined for like a good 10 minutes, and I came to the conclusion that this is going to be something we have to do in between episodes, at least that mission, right? We can continue doing them, but that one I think is going to be a between episodes type of deal, because I'm going to have to sit there for at least an hour, which is fine. I also don't know, I kind of like the skin because I have like a nice little bracelet or something. I do think it's kind of weird that I have a random skin, but it's okay. Sometimes servers can have some issues, but I don't know. So I'm going to look at the other things. Also, your farmer's harvester will only let you break crops that are fully grown. So you can, and it also switches to an axe, which is nice. So you don't have to worry about like breaking things that aren't grown. You can kind of switch in between crops instantly. It's really nice. You can technically have a multi-field where you have like a bunch of different crops growing. And dude, it's super nice. Like, so when I'm mining these carrots, right, I'm over here and you can find like the perfect angle, right? So I go a little bit more to the right and I'm going a little faster, a little bit more to the right, faster, more to the right. And you see how that row is back there? So I go to the left a tiny bit and that's the perfect speed. And you can see the carrot mastery at the top. It's at carrot mastery 5, but oh, the sound, man. You see in the chat, it'll say you received X number of souls. Anywhere from 0 to 5 or 1 to 5. Watch in the chat. Let's see. I have not seen anything so far. I saw one. But it's like a 1 in 250 chance. Which is good. I mean, if you want to get a lot of souls, which what those are good for is using in the soul shop. But you can buy servant keys. You can buy a bunch of really cool stuff. Also, make sure you keep your eye on rotating shop. Looks like nether quartz ore and copper ingot are selling like crazy. We got nether wart as well. I think I'll end up getting rid of these because we don't really... Jeez, I forgot how loud they were. But honestly, they'll go away on their own because I'm going to take away this like farm. Like, we don't need this. This was only here temporarily. It was only here so that we could get the farmer's harvester. But let's look in the missions because I know there's other things. But I'm not quite sure what the other ones are. So like playtime, spend a total of 1 hour at the D-Boss Arena. So we'll just have to do that and just sit in there and run around and kill Shadow Summoners. Spend 60 H tokens. We could do that super quick. So let's sell all these. We have 2,354 H tokens. So we'll go to H shop. And in here, you can buy boosters. I'll probably just buy like some Skycoin boosters or something. That costs so many. That's 1,500. So it's an hour... 3 hours of 1.4 times sky coins for your entire island. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we'll go to PV1. And looks like the booster is active. If we go to boosters. Nice, 1.4 times sky coin booster. So now when I'm grinding stuff, you can get some more sky coins. And you get heads, you get H tokens from getting mob heads. And then when the mob heads are in your inventory, you just do H token convert like that. But I converted 0 heads to 0 H tokens because I didn't have any. Okay, let's see. What else in here can we do? So we did that one. Nice. Sky High. Purchases 5 island upgrades. Already did that. Expertise. Craft a wheat rune. Okay, so if we need to craft a wheat rune, let's go to Masteries. So this will show you how those work because I don't really know how the runes work. So we unlocked a wheat rune at tier 3, which is fine. So we'll have to grow a little bit more. Wheat, which is fine. But then let's look in the crafting. If you do /runes, I don't even know where the like the wheat rune. I don't even know where you put. Oh, in the rune pouch right here. And so those runes will give you little boosters, right? So if we go into crafting, view recipes, farming, wheat, you can see the wheat rune right here provides a 2.5 chance to double wheat drops. So you need tier 3, and then to craft that you need 10 enchanted wheat like this. And then if we go back to here, an enchanted wheat. How do you make enchanted wheat? It'd probably be in, I'll just look in here. So just 16 wheat like that. So pretty easy. It's going to require a lot of wheat. So I think we're going to have to transfer this into a big wheat farm. And I don't want them to come back. So I'm going to break them all with my hand. And we're going to make this into a giant wheat field. I'll show you how to do it with fast place too. It's really, really nice. Makes it so much easier too. So I will be right back. Let me break all this stuff. Okay, so these are all broken now. And got a lot of crops. I'm going to need to get some wheat, which luckily should be somewhat easy because we have so much here. And it goes straight in your inventory minus whatever it places, so it'll take 1 seed to like replant it, right? And yeah, we need probably a little bit more than what we're going to get from this because this thing didn't grow back all the way and it's not helping that I'm coming in here. It probably would have already been grown all the way if I hadn't broken it when I was breaking the pumpkins, but we got to be keeping up with the pumpkins. Yeah, missions are really fun. They give you a lot to do. It's teaching me about the runes. It's something I've literally never used. I'll admit it. You know, I don't know every single thing about the server, right? Like, I'm not a developer. I'm not a feature designer. I own the server. I run the server, but I don't, you know, necessarily know every little nuance. Like, I'm not a good farmer. I've been okay at mining, but yeah, runes I think are really, really good. And if you look in masteries too, I believe you can upgrade your rune pouch to receive additional slots. I don't know how to do that. You guys might have to help me in the comments. I know, it's sad. You guys are like, why should I have to help you with your own server? Hey, sometimes we all need a little bit of help. Obviously, we don't have to replant sugarcane, so we can just kind of fly through it. And I think it was just like 500. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Someone just bought Grind Pass Premium. Thank you, L for the support. But let me go in the Grind Pass and make sure we didn't miss anything. So there we go. Cool. So you can see in here, if you got the Grind Pass Premium, that's all the stuff you can get. And at the end, you also get a $10 gift card. So it pretty much gives you, you know, half of it back in the form of a gift card. So if you're going to play a lot, that's just like a good thing to buy. It's a very good value. You end up getting a lot of stuff. But if you don't buy it, make sure you're still going in there and collecting all the free rewards because there's still a ton of really good stuff. So like with blocks, you can use fast place on this. So if we do fast place 32, as long as you're clicking right on the side like that, look at that. Isn't that cool? We're going to run out of wheat pretty soon, but yeah, see, it makes it a little bit easier. So we have 32 million from the servants. So why don't we just treat ourselves, buy a few stacks so that we don't have to wait. There we go. Nice. And then we can plant this whole thing like super quick. Gonna turn off fast place for a second. People have always asked, is there a faster way to till? And we're looking in the future. I mean, it could be possible that we're already out of seeds again. We spent so much money. It's okay. We'll spend a little bit more. Oh, that was a lot more. That was too many. You don't have to worry about them going off the edge either. It'll only plant them. It'll only plant them on farmland. So as you can see, it didn't like go off. It used to go off on the edge, but the development team has fixed that. Yes, we did buy a little bit extra, but now these can grow. What are you doing, good sir? Why did you grow right there? Oh, because there's no... Ah, I see. Okay, let's turn this thing... Yeah. Oh, we got to turn off fast place. Let's just put a piece of wheat there to kind of solve that issue. Nice. Okay, so I'll wait for that stuff to grow. You can keep farming the sugar canes, keep farming the pumpkin. See, this is what the fun part of Skyblock is, doing the missions. I don't know why I didn't do this, because it forces you to build stuff, which building stuff in Minecraft is, you know, like a big part of the game. And then it also gives you rewards for doing them. Like the later rewards are really cool. You can get some nice tags. You can get some premium keys. You can get a lot of stuff. Buy 15 basic enchantment books. Yeah, we could do that. Item shop basic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. Complete a magician. Let's open these. Okay, anything good? Haste 3. Already have haste 3. Yep, nothing pretty good. So we'll go in here to enchant, and we will scrap all of these. Okay, 93,000 XP back. And I know it kind of pains me that I just bought those seeds. We're going to sell them. It did give me a bright scroll, which is nice. We'll put that in here. Protection scroll. I need to remember that I have that in there. Any other easy missions I can just get done? Construction. Smelt 2,000 cobblestone. Yeah, we're going to do that. We'll finish these out next episode. But the one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the boss arena and do this. So the boss fighter one. Where was the one where it spend 1 hour in the D-boss. So we're going to do these two in between episodes because they'll be pretty easy. But thank you guys for watching today's episode. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. It was fun making 3 of these in a row for you guys. I know you guys have been missing the series. I do apologize. There won't be as many as there was when the server, had just launched, but I will still make quite a bit of them every week. And then I think the next video you'll see is on the regular world. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Ah, I see the devs have left me something. Left me the head of their player on the ground. That's one of our devs, Q Loop. We call him Q Loop. But yes, thank you guys for watching. The secret code for today's episode is going to be 7689. So put that down in the comments below if you want to show me that you watched the entirety of today's video. Again, secret code 7689. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!